How the primary film sets up the story of Privilege 2. This is how the primary film sets up the story of Privilege 2. The Old Guard is one of the few contemporary action films that is made with the intention of being unique. Due to its premise, which involves a group of immortal warriors attempting to improve the world without drawing attention to themselves, the movie, which was based on the comic book of the same name written by Greg, who also wrote the movie, and Leandro Fernandez, lends itself well to a sequel or more. Moreover, the $70 million spine chiller is sure to bring about no less than one extra portion because of its prevalence on Netflix since it started streaming. Importantly, the online user ratings and reviews of The Old Guard demonstrate that viewers are actually enjoying the show as opposed to simply watching it for entertainment. Some are even talking about how The Old Guard 2 could be better than its predecessor, specifically by delving deeper into its fascinating mythology while keeping the first film's effective but brutal action scenes and emotional narrative. This information ought to come as a welcome surprise given that director Gina Prince by The Wood has confirmed that The Old Guard was developed with the intention of making a trilogy. The biggest differences between the movie and the comics, The Old Guard, on the other hand, functions as a standalone piece in the majority of instances. Only the scene after the credits feels incomplete without a sequel. Despite this, the movie has a lot of plot points that set the stage for The Old Guard 2, and the story's direction is pretty clear. Andromache, Andy of Scythia, played by Charlize Theron, is going through something of an existential crisis at the beginning of The Old Guard. She has spent centuries battling alongside immortal heroes to save the world, but it never seems to work. She is also haunted by all of her past pain, especially the death of her oldest ally, Quinn Van Veronica Go. The movie reveals through flashbacks that the two of them fought side by side for some unknown amount of time before being imprisoned and tried as witches 500 years ago. Quinn was imprisoned in an Iron Maiden and dropped into the ocean, where she continued to drown until either she escaped or she died permanently because their captors were unable